Yo, what's good? It's your boy Wilson from EmceeTV. We coming at you live from EmceeTV Studios in Des Moines, Iowa. As always with me, my bro.
This your boy Big Ray West, B-I-double-G, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast, and they know.
What's good, fam? What's good? How you doing, bro?
What it don't do, man. What it don't do. I feel great.
I was trying to think, have we done a podcast together since Thanksgiving?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
I don't even think we've talked since. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we haven't even talked since you went to San Jose, right?
We haven't.
Okay, so we got lots to talk about. It's gonna be a good episode.
There's a lot of shit that happened. Thanksgiving was good, man. You know, I ate like shit all weekend. You know, my body hates me for that, but it did taste good.
I was gonna say good. It's fun. It's painful, but it's fun.
It was fun, but we got to get back to regular programming starting today or tomorrow for sure.
Amen.
But lots of family, lots of bomb ass food. NFL, you know, Cowboys did what they did to the Chiefs. You know, that was a surprise to see. What else, man?
What's a Thanksgiving look like over at your spot? Like in terms of food, what do you guys got on the plate?
Oh shit, boy, who you playing with? We got of course we do the turkey. We do a fried chicken. We do a ham, mac and cheese.
We didn't have the fried chicken, but we did the turkey. We had the mac and cheese. So ours was kind of similar.
Green bean casserole, collard greens, deviled eggs, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, motherfucking cornbread dressing.
Ooh, I missed that one.
I said collard greens, yeah.
Yep.
That might have been it.
Okay.
I had some beans, some baked beans.
Oh, that's funny. You know what? I had a can of baked beans sitting out I was going to make, and I did not make them.
I ain't no canned baked beans, though.
Oh, shit. I said made them from scratch. This ain't none of that.
Yeah. But, man, it was good. It's man, black people do it. We overdo it on Thanksgiving, Steve, man. We have way too many dishes. You know, and we eat that shit for 3 or 4 motherfucking days. You know, it's too much.
I'm on the same shit. I've been eating Thanksgiving dinner for 3 days. What's today? Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep.
Let me ask you this. This will be funny. What time did y'all eat dinner?
So, originally, I was going to try and start smoking the turkey the night before. I was going to put it on the smoker at like midnight when I got home.
Yeah.
And just let it smoke all night. And then we could eat around like 11. You know what I mean? That did not happen.
11 what?
11 a.m.
God damn, Steve. I see. You proving my point.
But that didn't happen. So we ate around 4 o'clock.
Okay, that's a little more feasible. There you go. You go. Okay, shit.
When we go to the in-laws, it's usually around 3 o'clock, just because they know I'm not a dude that wants to get up and do lunch at noon and get up at like 9 a.m. and eat breakfast 8 a.m.
I'm definitely coming at those guys, and I thought you was gonna be one. Like,
no.
Why the fuck are people eating Thanksgiving dinner before motherfucking 3 or 4 p.m.?
Yeah,
that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker talk about they gotta go be at Thanksgiving dinner by noon. Like, what? Like, what are y'all doing for dinner though?
Right. So what we did was, Hy-Vee each year. Shout out to Hy-Vee. They don't sponsor us, but they should. They do the buy a turkey, get a ham, or buy a ham, get a turkey, whatever it is.
Right.
They do that little promotion, and so we already had a turkey from Walmart that I bought, a butterball. But I figure I use one for Christmas, one for Thanksgiving, and so we went to Hy-Vee as well and grabbed the turkey and ham. And I said, you know what? Screw it. There's only 4 of us here, but we had just kind of had an open door policy. I said, if anybody wants to swing by, you can swing by, whatever, you know what I mean? If you ain't got nothing going on or you don't got any family in town. And so I didn't know if a gang of people were going to show up or whatever. So we made a ton of food. And so I cooked the whole turkey. And then when we were done with the turkey at 3 o'clock or whatever it was, I went ahead and just put the ham on, and I smoked the ham for 3 hours.
There you
So,
go.
yeah. So the ham was done at because I went over and started working on the rental house at like 8 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. Yeah. And the ham had just got done. I pulled it off right before I left. So, I smoked the ham for about 3.5 hours, 4 hours.
There it is, man. Shit, man. I don't think we ate until about 6.
Yeah.
About 6:30, something like that, man. Shit.
I was getting hungry. We've been snacking. The wife broke out some cheese and she cut up a bunch of cheese for the mac and cheese, and then she put the leftovers out. So we were just kind of snacking and stuff. And I was like, all right, this bird's done. Let's just go ahead and take it off.
So let me ask you this: is her mac and cheese off the chain, or is it just mid?
It was pretty.
Be honest. Don't. I know it's your wife.
Yeah. Nah. She did it up right. I mean, there was a couple blocks of cheese up in there. She got the half and half, some butter. Yeah. Threw it in the crock pot.
Okay, shit, man. That's where I'm rusty at. My mac and cheese, man. I gotta figure out my mac and cheese still after all these years. I've never been dope at mac and cheese. I can kill some collard greens though, and I feel like I'm pretty good at any protein. You know what I'm saying? Any type of meat. I can figure that type of shit out. But as far as sides, mac and cheese is one of my weaknesses, dog.
I grew up. We used to eat a lot of mac and cheese when I was a kid, and so it was cheap, easy. You know what I mean? So I ate a lot of mac and cheese.
But black people take mac and cheese very serious though too, man. So it might. I don't know. I haven't had yours, but we might be talking about different things. But we could be on the same level. I don't know.
I will say I haven't made mac and cheese in forever because it's fun and it's cheap and easy when you're trying to feed a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
I cut that shit out.
It's expensive. It is not cheap. So we're definitely talking about different mac and cheese.
I'm saying in terms of like just some pasta, some cheese. I mean, even if you put a gang of cheese in it and some milk and butter and whatever, you know what I mean? Like in the scheme of things, you can feed a lot of people on a budget. You know what I mean? And so, but it is not healthy.
Yeah, it's not, it's not.
So that's why I had to cut it out. I don't fuck with it like I used to. I mean, on a special occasion like this, I'm not missing an opportunity to eat some, but you know what I mean? Like in terms of it being in my diet, once a week anymore, nah, that had to go.
Yeah, that motherfucking man, that shit's expensive because you got to get the different blocks of cheese. So you need at least 3 to 5 different good kinds of blocks of cheese,
You making some Gouda.
Yeah, that's one of them, Then you got to grate that shit down. You can't buy the cheese that's already shredded because, it got all that motherfucking anti-clumping agents and all that shit on. It's filthy cheese. You got to grate your own cheese, man.
Oh, the cellulose.
Whatever you want to call it,
I think they say that it gets tossed in wood chippings or something. And it's got cellulose.
Yeah, some crazy shit, So you grate your own cheese, and then you need your heavy creams, and then you need your seasonings and your butters, and some people put eggs in it, a little bit of flour, and make you up a thick ass roux. And yeah, mac and cheese could be expensive, dog.
Yeah,
it's that cheese that gets you.
For sure.
I don't want that great value, cheap ass bullshit. And we don't want Velveeta in the mac and cheese. If you put in Velveeta in your mac and cheese, you lost already, my boy.
This is Cooking 101 with Ray West.
Velveeta, folks, y'all lost already.
That's comedy. So the other day I had a podcast and I did it, and it was just me, but I broke some new information, and I still got my vocals in the headphones. There's a little latency, and so it trips me out. So I like to have the one ear off. But anyways, the other day I announced I'm going back to Detroit. I'm doing another track with the homie Marv One.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Hey, Marv! Shout out Marv One.
Hell yeah! So I'm excited. We're going in February, Ray. If you want to get some gloves, You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll be -30 again, so we can go out there and
Definitely
make
not
snow
doing that
angels.
again. Not doing that again. I'm cool.
He said, "I'll wait till spring."
I'll wait till summer. I'll wait till summer. Nah, that's dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Marv One for showing love. Des Moines to Detroit featuring Big Ray West and Marv One is streaming everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Produced by EmceeTV, presented by EmceeTV. Y'all can run that up, and it's beautiful that he's showing some love to y'all. Y'all know, and y'all out there going in and out of Detroit, making it happen, and shooting videos and shit, and
The connection
building
is
up the
strong.
motherfucking connection. Hey, that's what it's all about. Doing business and hoping business shit can possibly one day turn to friendship type shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I also talked to Godimus the other day. We supposed to be getting together to wrap up a couple of tracks, and should be some new Godimus coming out in 2026 on EmceeTV.
Gotti.
I teased a couple tracks, but yeah, we're looking at putting something together. I think New Year's Day. So we're closed at my
And
work, so we're
yeah,
supposed to link
man.
up.
And Godimus can rap. If y'all, for those that don't know, I know a lot of this fan base of this podcast is familiar with Godimus, but there's a lot of folks that aren't familiar with Godimus.
Yeah.
He's a wordsmith. He's a lyricist, and when he rhymes, he's diligent. He's diligent about what he puts out. And you got to respect that type of artist, MC.
It's kind of wild to me because he makes it look so effortless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The motherfucker get on there and he'll just bloop, 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 and just drop some crazy shit.
The good ones do. It's just in them, bro.
Yeah.
They got their 10,000 hours in.
Real talk. I was sitting there and I wrote a couple bars this morning, and I was like, was kind of feeling myself. You know what I mean? I was like, all right. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give y'all exclusive right here, right now.
Oh shit!
I said,
bam, 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 bam.
Yep. All right, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the air horn. I got it right here. I said, you heard it first. I'ma murder the verse, bring it back to life, then put it back in a hearse. Ain't too many worse. Chugging Gatorade, but still got a thirst. My brain is perverse. I'm mangling words. I do my thing in the burbs, then roll up and go and hang with the nerds. Post up and slang on the curb. You know what I mean? I was just playing with some words.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy. That motherfucker Steve on this microphone. Y'all better recognize some shit.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? I was feeling it this morning, thinking about going to Detroit and doing this shit with Marv Warren. I was like, you know what? Let's get the pen moving.
Yeah.
So
hey, that's what that shit's all about.
Got the coffee. You know what I mean? The coffee gets in me. I get to going, get the brain working. You know what I mean? Pop a little vitamin. Let's go.
See, when you say coffee, I think herb. That's because that's Devin the dude. Him and his crew, they call coffee. That's what they call the herb is coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He got a new line right now. Coffee Brothers, I think, got his own cannabis line.
I mess with Devin. I like him a lot.
And they're like coffee flavors, like mocha latte type shit, like cannabis strains though. I was like, nigga, that shit's brilliant, Cuddy.
Hell yeah. Especially for the wake and bake smoker, right?
Yeah,
you're drinking your coffee, you're
man.
Smoking some cappuccino that comes along with it.
Dog, that shit is brilliant as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin the dude. That shit is a beautiful play. And if I ever get around a dispo that has that product, I'm with that. I'm looking to try some of that. I ain't fucking with no real coffee though. That's for old heads. I'm gonna drink some tea or something though.
So that brings me to our first topic. On top of just having fun and just shooting a breeze, I'm gonna bring this one in. This one is from Hot New Hip Hop, and it says, this just dropped the other day. Image courtesy of Araya Diaz, Getty Images for BET. It says this will be the game's first entry into DJ Drama's legendary Gangster Grillz mixtape series, which he cuts down from 60 tracks to the best 19.
Here we go.
The Game recently stopped by the Cruise Show on 92.3 LA with some very special news. Tomorrow, Friday, November 28th, he will release his first ever Gangster Grillz mixtape with DJ Drama, a project he apparently wrote, recorded, and put together in just 2 days. The Freeway's Revenge MC spoke briefly after the process in a clip shared by the program on Instagram. Yeah, it's going to be good, man, he expressed. It's my very first time doing a Gangster Grillz. We always talked about it for years. I went in on Friday and I'm done from scratch. 2 days. It's major. It took me 48 hours, 19 songs. I recorded like 60 over the weekend, but we picked 19. I'm just being game.
Mind blown. Come on, man.
What are your thoughts,
The nigga
bro?
say he recorded. Okay, first of all, look, man. And I love Chuck. I love Chuck Taylor. I am a Game fan. I'm a fan of the Game as an MC. You know what I'm saying? I think what he did for rap music in Compton and California and the West Coast and his whole region, I think that was very important, you know, and you can't deny it. It's undeniable.
Amen.
The Game can rap. With that being said, he just says a lot of wild shit to me that I feel like you recorded 60 songs in a weekend.
Yeah, he says 2 days. He didn't even use Friday. He just did Saturday and Sunday.
So 2 days. I was just about to ask you, what's a weekend to you? So he clarified it already. 48 hours, you recorded 60 rap songs.
That's insane.
60 individual records. Okay, and let's say you did do that. I'm really concerned about the quality of this music now. That's 30 songs a day. You're giving me out of 30 songs in one recording session, how many of those are actually hit records?
And he said he did it from scratch. So that means you didn't go in with any premise. You didn't have a couple things jotted down or whatever. You just a blank notebook. You wrote the hook.
That's insanely talented, even if he did that. I'm
Right.
not saying he didn't, but if he did that, that's crazily talented to do that much work. But even if you did it, like, how much of that is quality, though?
I mean,
That's
so
concerning.
we said 48 hours, 30 songs. That's damn near, if you work, so if you sleep 8 hours a day, right? Just figure, so that's 16 off the table. So you're at 46
So
hours.
that's
If
16
you wrote a
off
song
the
an
fucking
hour.
table already.
What's that?
I said that's 16 off the table already of the
Right.
48.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's
now you're down
32
to
hours.
32 hours. You're writing damn near a song and a hook and recording it every hour for 2 days straight.
God damn.
That's nuts.
Hey, and I like to think I know there's levels to this shit. Let me say that. There's definitely levels to this shit. There's Jedis. I know Jedis exist. Motherfuckers out here doing some insane, impossible type shit. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm not saying he didn't do it. You know what I'm sizzling? But I am saying being experienced in this field just a little bit, I like to think. I've been doing it for about 23 years. Not on the level of Chuck, but I've been doing it. So I know what it takes. I feel like I know what it takes to hear a beat and actually write a record. Are we writing these songs, or did he just punch in and freestyle all these records? If you just freestyled all this shit, that's a little more conceivable to me. But if we're talking about writing 60 records in 48 hours, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
I couldn't do it.
Nah.
On a great night in the studio, and this is a great night, on a great night in the studio, I could give you 4 to 8 records in one night, and that's just feeling myself like, hey, shit's cracking. This producer knows what the fuck we're doing. The sound's great. I love where I'm at. The weed's good. You know what I'm saying? The barbecue's coming, like shit. I give you 4 to 8.
And that's with no distractions. The phone ain't going off. There ain't no interruptions.
We could do 4 to 8 records. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying all 4 to 8 would be hit records. I'll probably give you, I'd like to say 2 to 4 of them would be hits.
Sure.
But that's just my cockiness. But, I don't know, dog. That shit seems some dream world shit. It seems like it. Not saying it is, but come on, bro.
I like Game. I was a huge fan of him. And then when he shit on Dre, that's when he lost me. Dr. Dre is the cream of the crop. He's the top of the mountain for me. And so the
I feel you, but that's character shit.
Yeah. But I'm just saying it tarnished my view of him. You know what I mean? It made me
Even as a rapper?
It made it difficult for me to support his movement after that. You know what I mean? I was just kind of like, when you start saying Kanye did more for you
Yes, sir.
in a weekend than Dre did for you in your entire career, that's tough for me because we know that's not true.
We know that's not true, but we also know that statement doesn't take away from his skills. I mean, he still can rap the same.
Sure. Yeah, but
That's all I
I
mean.
think
That's all I
some of them
mean.
skills are attributed to sitting in the studio with Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? I mean,
Regardless of how I got it,
right.
if I choose to acknowledge how I got them or not, I got the skills in my, and shit, I'm still gonna be rapping the same. Rather, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
It's just, it's kind of like don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you shit on the OG. It's tough for me to respect that.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right. For me though, I just I try to separate character from artistic shit, like your music making. Like you could be a piece of shit human, but you could be the coldest motherfucker in the studio.
Right.
I still gotta acknowledge that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm coming from.
Yep. And I give him props. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
But I feel that not, making it difficult to support, because if your character's shitty, I definitely don't want to support your product if I don't respect you as a man or, so I definitely feel that too.
Yeah. So, okay, so I got us distracted here a little bit. Let's talk San Jose. You went out there, you caught the Niners and Panthers game.
Man, that shit was crazy. San Jose is beautiful, man. The traffic was not as bad as I thought it would be.
For folks that don't know, where's San Jose in terms of in relation to LA?
San Jose is in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Bay Area is up north, right?
Yep.
Shit.
Just way up north. It's like 5-6 hours.
I feel like LA's in the south, Southern Cali, So we were up in San Jose. There was not a lot of white people out there in San Jose. There was not a lot of black people out there in San Jose. It was a lot of Chicanos,
Okay, they got a big Latin population.
Yeah, the Asian community was real heavy out there. Latin and Asian community dominated out there for sure. We went to their big mall. I forgot what it was called, but it was a big ass mall like Jordan Creek and shit, and there was probably like 10 black folks out there, including us.
Oh, damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was kind of like, they knew we wasn't from out there type shit.
Yeah.
But it was cool, though. It was all love. The community was cool. The restaurants were fire, man. Hit the 49ers game. Motherfucking E40 was at the Niners game.
That's what's up.
Yeah. He opened up. Well, he didn't open up, but he got to ring their little bell and shit and yell their little slogan, bang, bang, Niner gang shit. It was cool to be in 49ers country.
And they pulled it off, right? Didn't they win?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They played the Panthers on Monday Night Football. We went to a Golden State Warriors game, got to see Goat Curry, That shit was fire. They played the Blazers, and they won.
Okay.
And it was a beautiful time, man. I love California. And
Me too.
The food was great, too, man. Shout out Jackie's Place. You know what I'm saying? That's a soul food restaurant. That was fire.
I saw you hit a barbecue spot, too.
South Winchester Barbecue. Y'all boys know how to do some brisket. That shit was fire. Slice of Homage Pizza. They had a pizza called Detroit versus Everybody.
Oh,
you
shit.
Absolutely got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me about that one. Is it deep dish?
Man, it's a Detroit style. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like that little Nicky's joint we went to.
Yeah. And they had the whipped ricotta cheese on it, like, little dollops of it on top of it. But that shit set it off like a motherfucker. Slice of Homage Pizza. You got to make that happen if you're ever out in San Jose. And then one more. What else was fire? A notable one that we ate. I'll give it up to I'll give it up to I can't remember. I don't want to get the name wrong, but we'll stick with those. So yeah, the community is beautiful and the food is great, man. San Jose. Yep. Then we went into Santa Clara. Santa Clara's, that's where the 49ers played. That shit was straight. And then seen the Golden Gate Bridge and seen Alcatraz from afar. And
oh, damn.
Went to San Francisco and drove through fucking Chinatown. Like, that shit is wild, bro. Like, that's just sweet. And the motherfucking hills, like, the hills are for real, dog. Like, this shit is, like, super elevated, like, roller coaster style. And you got cars, you know, people that live on these hills, cars are parked on these motherfucking hills and shit. Like, you could go push a car down the hill, you feel like.
Seattle's like that. Well, I had no idea,
bro,
until we drove around in Seattle, and I was like, oh, damn, this must be what San Francisco's like, because it was nuts. The level of steepness.
Dog, for real, that part.
Yeah.
That part. And I'm sitting here telling the homies, I'm like, nigga, could you imagine if it motherfucking snowed out here and these streets got icy? Oh, this whole city's fucked off. Like, all these big ass hills and dog. That shit was wild to see. And the street cars, the little trolley cars, whatever the fuck they are.
Did you guys jump on one of those?
Hell no.
Not for us.
We just drove through the city, you know what I'm saying? You know, everywhere, man, it was real jammed up and packed. Like, everything was on top of each other. Like,
yeah, they build up. Whereas we like branch out and build wide out here. They build tall.
Man, like, there's no yards. Every house has like 2 inches between them type shit, and parking is all fucked off. Like, you gotta pay like $30 just to park and walk in the city and shit. Like, you got me fucked up, homie. We just want to drive this motherfucker like the Loop. You dig? Roll your window down and scan. Yeah, that's it. You know, and the Golden Gate Bridge, that shit was crazy dope to see in real life. Like, to see all the shit you see on the movies and shit, you know?
Yeah.
That Chinatown shit, that shit is wild as a motherfucker too. Like,
yeah. I've been to Koreatown in LA. I've never been to Chinatown.
Dog, that shit is crazy. Man, it felt like we was in Rush Hour.
Yeah.
The movie. Felt like motherfucking Jackie Chan and motherfucking the homie Chris Tucker was about to come running out chasing Juntao or some shit. You feel me?
Hey, shout out Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. The movies were fire.
You dig? That shit was sweet to see, man.
Hell yeah. That's dope, bro. It sounds like it was a hell of a trip, a lot of fun. And now I know we had originally talked to you was maybe trying to get in a studio and link up with some rappers or something. Were you able to accomplish any of that while you was out there?
Nah, man, I was the only rapper in the crew. So, man, I couldn't, you know, I didn't want to force that on the group. You know, I threw the opportunity. I let them know, though. I had a studio lined up. I got a guy ready. He says we could come through, you know, check out the studio. We could rap and do a song, you know, but, you know, didn't nobody come for that, you know. And,
when that eats up a lot of time too.
Yeah, I have to respect that. That's a personal thing. But, you know, I threw it out there if anybody wanted to jump on it, you know, but they didn't.
I feel it. Man, that's dope. You got me excited thinking about these trips I got coming up. I was supposed to be in Minneapolis yesterday. I wish I could show the viewers all the snow we got. It was not going down.
You don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
There was an atrocious amount of snow that came down starting at like, I don't know, 10 o'clock Friday night, just started dumping on us. And what do you think? We probably got almost a foot, 10 inches, something like that. 8 to 10 inches.
I'd say between 8 to 10, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say between 8 to 10, maybe 6 to 8, depending on where you at.
We got a lot of snow. So Minneapolis was out the equation. So I missed out. We had tickets to the Timberwolves and Celtics game. And Timberwolves pulled it off. We won by a couple points. I can't remember the exact score, but we won by a couple points. Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? We missed out on that. But I got a couple other trips coming up, you know what I mean? I'm taking the train out to Denver. I'm going to Detroit, go link up with the homie Marv. And, Hey, Marv. And it's a perfect time of year to do that too.
Yeah, that's that shit off of Home Alone.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry. Holy shit.
Classic film.
Boy, hey, next time I see Marv 1, I'm going to do that. He going to look at me like I'm crazy in a motherfucker. And
What's
I
wrong
am.
with you guys?
And I am. I'm like, hey, bro, don't even trip. That's that Iowa shit, you know. Macaulay Culkin was just here in Waukee, you know. Hey, that's my bad.
Did he already come?
Nah.
Oh.
He was in San Jose, though.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
They are supposed to be doing a viewing of
Home Alone.
Home Alone, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be out there at Vibrant.
Yep. I damn near go, man.
You
Just
a
for the hell
wild
of it.
ass boy. Shut up.
I would go. Like, what up, dog? Let me get a drop for EmceeTV. I just need you to say EmceeTV real quick. One time.
That shit would be legendary. That fool ass Macaulay Culkin on here.
We're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna ambush him. Run up
that
on him.
That shit would be funny.
TMZ style.
You might as well hit him and try to line up an interview. You never know. That shit'll break the internet.
He gonna be on here talking hip hop and be like, "Who's your favorite rapper, bro?"
Who do you think his favorite rapper would be?
Shit.
If you had to guess.
You know, he'll hit you with a curveball, I bet. You know what I mean? You gonna think it's this guy, and then you're gonna be like, "Man, I'm a Dr. Dre fan. I've been messing with Jay-Z since back in the day, but Dre's my guy."
I think Macaulay Culkin would be a Wu-Tang guy.
Ooh, okay. I mean, he's like my age.
Yeah, I think he would be a Wu-Tang guy.
All right, now I got to look it up. I'm curious how old he is. Let's see what era of hip-hop he grew up in.
Macaulay Culkin is probably every bit of 43.
He's 45.
Okay.
August 26, 1980. So he's older than I am.
Okay.
So, I mean, that gives him like I came up on Dre, Snoop, Exhibit. I'm trying to think of, I don't know. His era was a little, I mean, he might even be a Run DMC dude, you know?
Yeah. You know, he was fucking with Michael Jackson and them, but that ain't rap.
Right. I bet you he rubbed shoulders with a lot of dope dudes over there. You know what I'm saying?
He probably a Wu-Tang ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wu, the Wolves forever.
All right, we're going to throw it to Google. Let's see if maybe there's a tweet somewhere that we could find out. You know, they were talking the other day about moving it back to Twitter.
They should. Don't nobody calling that thing X. What the fuck is that? Like, I stopped taking X like 10 years ago, homie. I don't need those type of flashbacks. Shit, that's just Twitter. Bluebird. Hello.
All right. I threw it to Twitter. I threw it to Google. It says there's no publicly available information to explicitly name Macaulay Culkin's favorite rapper. His musical preferences mentioned in search results tend to lean towards alt pop and indie rock.
Shit.
Culkin was reportedly the first choice for the lead role Stan in Eminem's Stan music video, a role that ultimately went to Devon Sawa. He attended a celebrity golf challenge with LL Cool J in 2001. He has made a special social media post referencing Drake wearing a Home Alone sweatshirt, to which Drake had responded with a shout out to Culkin in the song.
Drake fan. It would be Drake. What the fuck was I thinking? Give that motherfucker way too much credit. Talk about Wu-Tang. Oh shit.
Yeah. And then there's just a bunch of other interviews on there. Okay. Yeah. We gave it a run.
So Thanksgiving recently happened. What was the most fire thing on your plate?
The turkey.
The turkey.
Yeah. So we brined it in a Pit Boss kit.
There it is.
It was in the water in the brine for about 24 hours.
Hello.
We rinsed it off. I hit it with a dry rub, and then I grabbed one of them. I'm gonna mangle his name, but I always call him Tony Satchery or whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. It's some Louisiana name.
Yep.
And then you suck it up and stab it with the needle and flavor inject it.
Yep.
And so I pumped it full of the Creole butter.
There it is.
And then we slow smoked it at 250 for about 9 hours.
Black owl.
Yeah, and then we cranked it up to 350 for the last hour. Put a little crust on it, and then I dolloped a little butter on top just to make the skin sizzle.
He's
but the turkey came out fire.
That's good, man. Number one. What is the number one thing?
It's tough.
What stuck out?
My kid made some fire pumpkin pie too.
I will say either the fried chicken or the cornbread dressing. That's what stuck out this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. The cornbread dressing was different. I was with that shit. I like that.
Was it a potluck type situation where somebody else brought that, or was that something your family made?
I actually bought that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah. This ain't no stovetop dressing, no stovetop dressing either. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about?
Hell yeah. Now I'm thinking about Detroit on top of Thanksgiving and everything. What was your favorite part of? You know, I mean, I'm going out there with two dudes. The homie Matt and the homie Ryan go right out there with me. They went up to the Lakers game with us. What do you think is a couple things that you and I did while we were out there that I got to make sure that I do with them? You know what I mean? So if you're giving them advice or helping me think of things that you enjoyed.
I wouldn't necessarily say you had to do with them, but the things that I enjoyed specifically was the basketball game off the top.
That was fire. We went to Little Caesars Arena and caught a game.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to Detroit, I feel like you gotta catch a Lions game or a motherfucking Pistons game or a Red Wings game or something. Gotta catch a major game.
Pistons are playing pretty well this year too. That might be a little more expensive than it was when you and I went.
It ain't Laker expensive though.
That's true. Yeah, you guys are doing well.
And then I think I like the people's music. You know, I like going looking at vinyls and, you know, going to record stores and shit like that. That was dope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And actually, I went back to that record store with Nuisance, and then I went back again. I think he went there first. Tipped me off on it, and then you and I went to it. I can't quite remember that chain
that's how it went.
it went. Okay, yeah. And then I went back to it with my wife and kids. Yep. And we ended up linking up with Wu-Tang while we were there. The homie Street Life from Wu-Tang, and he was the one that gave us the tickets to go to the show.
Yeah, so I'd say go back there too. Shit.
Yeah.
Take them to that soul food restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always want to go eat spaghetti, man. You in Detroit, homie. Go get some soul food. You feel me?
What was the name of that soul food joint? You remember it?
I don't, but
it was right there on 8 Mile somewhere, wasn't it?
If you know the area we were in, there wasn't a lot of them in that area, and it's the one that Marv told us to go to.
All right, I'll shoot him a text later and see if he remembers.
He recommended it.
Okay. Cool.
But it was by that studio. If you know the name of that studio, shit, I just got the restaurants in that area. They popped it up, shit.
The last video I shot with him when we was out there, we was up on the roof of the studio facing out on the street and stuff. I got some cool footage. So,
how come, as much as you go out there, how come you don't fuck with the Cuddy Bazaar?
You know, I reached out to him through your people last time, and we tried to link something up, but he was too busy. He had a lot of projects going on and whatnot. I was just gonna try and shoot him a message. I was thinking about this. I was going to try and shoot him a message and see if we can maybe get something on the books for when I go out there. I mean, I've been really fortunate.
He always seems like he's trying to work, but you know, sometimes I've heard people say it's difficult to get through.
Yeah.
But I always see advertisements as like, shit, office is open, just hit us type shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely down to work with him. I'll shoot him a message. Matter of fact, as soon as we get off here, I'll just tap in with him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I figure you'd have a few Bizarre verses in the vault.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with him for sure. I made a beat just for him. It's got some accordions in it and shit, and it's on some real,
real circus shit.
Yeah, 100%. I was like, oh yeah, this is a Bizarre beat. I think I sent it to you a long time ago, and was like, I'm thinking about getting the homie
and I think I said I hear Bizarre on that motherfucker.
Yep. Cap said the same thing. He's like, oh yeah, you on some Bizarre shit.
Yeah, that's about right. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. All right, well, we winding it down here. I think my kids got to get back up to Cedar Falls today, man.
No.
Yeah. So we're kind of deciding what they canceled classes tomorrow. It sounds like the snowstorm's got a lot of roads shut down. The Des Moines airport is closed. The plane slid off the runway today.
Yeah, I heard that.
So I think that they're
Everybody
worried about.
blaming I seen the comments on Reddit, motherfuckers blaming the driver of the plane. Well, I seen all types of planes landing just around the same time and they didn't slide off. That driver was going too fast. I was like, bitch, it was just a motherfucking a storm out here, like 8 inches of snow dropped, and you're blaming the driver for sliding off the tarmac in a plane. Man, shut the fuck. These motherfuckers
Not to
crazy,
mention,
Steve.
he's in the plane too, right?
Oh
You think
God.
this man wants to get hurt?
Like if he would have altered his speed just a little bit, that was the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Somebody always want to
People
be
are
the first one
crazy,
to blame
bro.
somebody and talk some trash.
Yeah. How about, damn, I'm glad everybody is okay.
Thank God they're safe.
How about that be the first thought? You know,
Hey,
everybody
man.
wants to point fingers and blame, man. And, we're fucked as a society, Cuddy.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. We got to figure out. We got to get back to basics. We got to figure out why the fuck
Daddies.
so many people's brains work that way, because you got to turn that part off.
And not only that, we got to raise these babies right. You know, we got to
Amen.
break the cycle. You know what I'm saying? We got to make them respectable motherfucking stand-up individuals like ourselves. You dig? They got to have a
Amen.
moral compass.
Even if you got that fucked up thought in your head, you just park it over there and don't say it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. And everybody thinks fucked up shit. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? But you know, you got to have that regulator. You know,
Exactly.
it's called being civil.
Right. Mount up.
Mount up.
Before we
Hey, real
close out.
quick. Oh, go ahead. Okay, I'll let you have it.
I was just going to toss this one on there. Old Crisis Child just hit me. He said, "Have you heard the new joint yet?" He just dropped a new song. So tap in with the homie Crisis Child. I think he just dropped a new song that he recorded out at Carousel Studio with, I can't think of the dude that he featured on it.
Shout out Crisis Child, man. Supporter of the local hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying?
He
We
stays
did a
working.
few shows together, man, and he's really unique. You know what I'm saying? I hope for us to work together one day. So if you ever feel like you want Mr. West on a track, you know what I'm saying? Let's make that shit happen.
I think he said that.
For it.
You know,
Well, I'm gonna make him say it again.
I don't want to hit your ego too much, but there's a lot of people out here that kind of look at you as the Moby Dick, bro. They're like, man, I need to get Ray on a track. I got to get Ray
That's
on a
love.
track. So,
hey, man, and that's respect. But you know, I just try to work. You know, and shit. Hopefully, that's just a reflection of my ethic. You dig?
I would agree 100%. I think that's what it is. I'm going to flash this graphic on there real quick. December 8th, Lefties Live Music. Did I say that right? December 5th. Okay, thank God the graphics on there to correct me. And Ray's here. 93 and Alive presents This Is for Lefties. I think the information is out there now that Lefties, this will be one of the final shows that Lefties will be hosting. And so Ann and I'm fumbling my words here. Ann and Eric have decided to close the doors. And so this will be one of the final shows, at least for hip hop for sure. Oops. That Lefties will be hosting. So come out, support. It's going to be Snake Lucci, ATM, Schwem, Hollowed Hive, Desi X, Meat Mode, and of course the homie Big Ray Wex. I'm going to be up in there.
Hello.
ATM going to be up in there. You know, he kind of orchestrated this. I'm sure Eric will be there. It's a 21 plus event.
Yeah.
Doors open at 9. It's Friday, December 5th. Come out and kick it with us.
Yeah, come kick it with us, man. Shout out to Kansas City Cuddies, man. ATM and Swim, you dig? Hey, we finna be at Lefties Live Music, and I'm gonna just be running through the classics. You know, I ain't finna work too hard. You know, I'm gonna give them what they want, though. You know, I'm gonna give them the records that they already know. So don't come out here expecting to hear an all new lineup. I ain't doing all new shit. You're gonna get the classics. We're shutting the Lefties down in the proper way with the records that I played up in there that got me known.
I love it. Aside from that, I think it's NFL kickoff.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Until next time, it's your boy Wilson for EmceeTV.
It's your boy Big Ray West, BIGG, representing the west side of Des Moines, Iowa, not to be confused with the West Coast. And they know.
We out. Peace.
We've been known to snatch a piece or two. Y'all can't take over cause we gon' eat the you. Rock steady like a ginger brought Aretha through. This shit torture and I'ma keep feeding you. On that East Coast shit, y'all better duck down. Price on his dome, 5 on it like yuck mouth. When the plug get knocked, that's when the price jumps. American Nightmare, that's where the Spice won. Rappers running like Ricky in the alleyway. Putting an end to the week, no Saturday. They want static, get it shaking like Cassius Clay. Passionate thugs mixing Douce with Alizé.
Don't play with us, them moves ain't got you safe enough. Yelling fuck 'em like Smokey off the angel dust. My life so real, sounds like I made it up. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up. Dangerous, softer than a razor's touch. We hit that script and get the caking up. God hate ugly, so ain't no saving us. Been up so long, I don't remember waking up.
Big balls don't